Hey Donovan, you got anything to drink?
Yeah, in the fridge.
Hey Josh, grab me a glass of milk.
They don't have any milk, but I can get you some milk.
That's what he just said.
Yeah, I just want some milk.
No, you're saying it wrong. You're saying milk, like it's a disease.
How do you say it?
I'm saying it the way everyone ought to say it. Milk, M-I-L-K.
Right, like 2%.
Right, whole milk.
No. Say milkshake.
Milkshake.
Okay, now say milk.
Milk.
Are you hearing this?
Yeah. The man wants a glass of milk.
Milk?
Give him the milk, Josh!
Donovan, inside voices, please.
Sorry, Dad. My white friends.
Josh! Pour me a glass of milk!
Why are you yelling at me?
Just give him the freaking milk!
You guys aren't even saying the same thing!
We're all saying milk, Josh!
No, you're saying milk! You're saying
Shut up! Shut up!
Better put it down, Josh!
Don't do it, Josh!
You're gonna shoot me if I shoot myself? That doesn't make any sense!
Josh, put it down! Put it
Gun down!
Put your guns away!
Josh, put it down now!
I'm going to kill myself over this!
You're like a brother to me!
Put the gun down!
Your aunt is like a brother to me!
And then, after that, we pull the trigger. All of us.
No, we are not filming something like that.
Why not?
It's so dark. I don't know. No, you stay. Josh, I didn't call you back, man. I'm really busy.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another wonderful episode of The Brony Show, episode 355. I am your host, as always, Circuit Main, here to bring you the serious attitude that is the Brony community. Yeehaw, indeed. I am not joined by myself though, no. We have a wonderful group of panelists from all corners of the globe to bring you all sorts of information, news, and entertainment for your Brony needs. We of course are joined by the equestrian flag stop group of Crazy My Captain and Coal Dust.
I'd like a glass of milk.
Wait, I'm alive? Holy shit. Whoa.
We have containers of milk in the fridge, including milk and milk. We also have chocolate milk. Unfortunately, we couldn't find chocolate milk. We also
We
joined...
have black.
No, unfortunately, we ran out last week. But we are also joined by the wonderful vocal productions of Deathlight Productions. We are also joined by a person who does many mechanical things with many different cars and different things, so much so that his namesake speaks for itself. We of course are talking of Textelion.
Yep, I do things with electronics.
We are also joined by the voice of the generation that we choose to ignore, as it is feeble, annoying, and so much so that we're moving it to the lonely corner. Goodbye, Toa. We are also joined by Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yep, I'm here.
I guess we are also joined by Toa still.
You wound me. You wound me as if I were but an animal and you a hunter 1,000 miles away with a sniper rifle going.
Kick him.
I gotcha.
Kick him.
I was going to see if he kept it going, but apparently he ran out of steam real fast. Good thing he
No,
doesn't
I
have...
really stopped because I thought you would go do what Suki said.
I just kicked him.
You say that as a comeback.
We need to do the 5-minute thing.
Alright. But we are here to bring you the entertainment of the Brony community for this week. This is probably the only voice I'll ever be able to do for an entire show because it's actually not hurting my vocal cords all that much. Go figure. But I don't think I'll do that because I'm sure most of you are going to go crazy. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show 355. This week I'm going to go ahead and jump right into what our topic du jour will be here in about 30 minutes or so. Because some of you are going to want to download it. We are going to be doing another community art project. You know, I got to come up with a good name for this. The Brony Community Board, the Brony Show Community Board, the Brony Show Art Canvas. Maybe that one.
Brony Show Art Fun Pals.
Yeah, we're gonna have to workshop it a bit. But we are going to be. Ah!
There you go.
But we are going to be doing a group art event together with a different art program. Of course, last time we used I forgot the name, unfortunately. Yeah. But this time we are going to be using Drawpile, which is another art application that we have been made aware of, that we know of. And it does seem to work rather well with doing the arting and the arting things, and it is actually a standalone application. So you will have to download it. We have put link in the Discord. We'll go ahead and put links in the chat rooms as well. But yeah, you can go ahead and download it. We will let you know the server information when it comes time, so we don't have people immediately ransacking the board and destroying it. You know who you are. But yes, we were working fervently in the background to make sure that it was up and working. Are we still going to go by that same name, or are we going to be changing it, CMC?
I figured I was just going to leave it there. I'm still trying to figure out some of the buttons and things.
Okay. So yeah, CMC is still tinkering around with it, but it is up and functional. We have gotten it connected and working, and people are able to join in, so we will get other people in when it is time. However, until then, if you do want to participate, you don't even need to have a drawing utensil. You could do a mouse and keyboard if you want. Or if you're really adventurous, you can try to find other ways of doing it, though I worry for you if that's the case. But in any case, yeah, we Drawpile. Be sure to grab it, download it, install it. Get yourself set up a little bit, and we'll let you know when we are ready to give out the server information if you want to join us.
I'm on it.
Okay, I downloaded it. Alright,
and now that we got out of the way, let's do a little bit of vocal cord warm-up, as well as talking about our daily lives. And the best way to do it is a little What's Up Brony. I'm going to go ahead and grab the stage here real fast before I open it up to Toa probably talking about his work again. But little What's Up Brony here. In a few days, I'm going to be going to TrotCon. I'll be flying in on a red-eye flight on technically Thursday morning, but it's really like late Wednesday evening, early Thursday morning, to be able to show up at TrotCon at the crack of 10 in the morning, of course. Along with that, I will definitely be talking about my experiences there, all of the fun I'm going to be having. I've actually been looking very forward to TrotCon ever since I've heard about it from a few individuals that vend and participate, including Short Circuit, who I believe is going to be there as an attendee. I also have D-Pad, who is with the Traveling Pony Museum still. He'll be there as well, so I could have some shenanigans and fun with him. Of course, this is just a warm-up for the BronyCon, which is going to be coming up at the end of the month. But for the moment, TrotCon is just a few days away. So I am excited for that, and I will be talking about that. I will probably also be posting a little bit about it on Twitter. On Twitter and on my Discord here and there. So, keep an eye out for that. And in case that is my What's Up Brony. What's up, Bronies?
If you're going to BronyCon, light rail's going to be down for a while, so just be aware of that. Make alternate plans.
Well, light rail.
They have the connecting bus. Like they do whenever the light rail is down, they do a thing where they'll basically ferry people around using school buses, which is free. So that's a thing that you can do alternatively.
Well, not quite school buses. They'll have a different. They'll have shuttle transport between the different stations that are broken.
Now they did have school buses 2 years ago whenever it was down between Penn Station and the convention center.
I must have got lucky then because I actually got a normal shuttle on that one.
Oh, you bastard. Yeah, no, we had legit school buses, which sucks because when you're trying to carry on your luggage, yeah, there's not exactly as much luggage space on a school bus. We had to make 2 connections, or we had to meet a connecting bus. It would have been 3, but we were like, no, we'll get off at Camden Yards because it's like about, I don't know, a stone's throw away from where we need to be. We don't need a bus to take us that far.
And no air conditioning.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So, luckily...
It's not ideal, but it'll work.
Luckily, though, the pothole, unfortunately, is right at the middle of the convention area. Right in front of the convention hall, no less. However, because it's at the front of the convention hall, if you do happen to have to take a shuttle, it will be a very short trip. Because the light rail will still go to a point. But yeah, be prepared for that. So anyway, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony?
I'm still in shock by the fact that out of the 3 things you can build with the Lion King set that you get in at McDonald's, they literally call one the log scene. No, seriously. We all know what I say, the log scene from the Lion King. We know what that is, right?
No.
Do I need to look at the McDonald's toys?
If you want to build a small Pride Rock, the Savannah, and the log scene, that's basically all.
Can we care about this now?
No,
Well, someone cares about it.
Toys themselves and see if they're. I'm not seeing quick, easy pictures with the Google search.
Basically, from what I'm seeing, it's either another standee or little action gimmick that you just plug together. I haven't really messed with it, but we started selling them Friday because we ran out of Toy Story.
There's something that is a very blurry photo.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm looking at buying a 69 Bel Air 4-door.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gonna be buying it to just fix it up because it's got a lot of rust damage and then resell it.
All right. Anybody else have any other quick What's Up Brony here?
Nope.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the news here.
Oh, wait a minute. I actually did.
Oh, well, okay, shoot.
Yeah, I found out, or I discovered the cuddle tag on Derpy Boru, and I've been hooked on that for the past couple days.
The cuddle tag.
Oh, God.
It is such a good tag.
It is the best tag.
Yes.
It is not a bad tag, but there are some stuff that goes beyond cuddling.
Well, that's okay, dude. Dude, there are filters for a reason. Fucking use them if that bothers you. As far as I'm concerned, to everyone out there, all of you, if you use Derpy Boru and you have not just checked the cuddle tag, do it now. Don't hesitate. You need this in your life. You do.
Yes.
No, do it now. Do quickly.
Oh, and I guess because talking about cuddles, my RP character, bunch of stuff happened, and now she is half cat, and it's amazing. So she's got these little cat paws and stuff for her front half, and so she can give fluffy cuddles now.
That is the most adorable thing I have ever heard happen to a pony character. We're already adorable. Oh, but you cross us with cats? Oh my god, we're freaking adorable.
And this had to happen as I got a Kieran picture of her. Right.
Hey.
All right. I can't argue it.
We
All right.
blame wild magic.
Speaking of Kieran and ponies and stuff, merchandise. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't been keeping up, I have been posting all kinds of merch things in the con chat.
You know what?
All the artists are getting their merch. By the way, Circuit, some of that might apply to you specifically because a lot of that stuff is going to TriadCon as well as BronyCon, including some of the fun stuff that we will not be showing on this broadcast, despite the fact I talk about it all the time.
Right. Okay.
Those
Yeah.
mugs look really good.
Well, we're gonna go since he did bring it up, and luckily it jogged my memory. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this. Welcome to the merchandise chat. Hold on.
AKA what we're doing for the next few shows because cons.
No, not exactly next few shows. In fact, I forgot to see what we're gonna do for next show because I'm not gonna be able to do it. I won't be here.
Hey, Cole, want to do much chat?
A Muds chat?
Want to do anything on next Monday?
I could probably do something, although honestly probably be like mostly in the zone to try and prep for the trip because I'm leaving. But wait, isn't that no, not the next day? Sorry, wait, what day is it? It's the 15th. Not then.
It'll be the 22nd. It'll be the 22nd that I'm gonna be gone because of Trop.
Yes.
So
I will be around. Yes. I'm very confused. But yeah, no. BronyCon's going to be coming up, like, pretty shortly after that.
Yeah.
What day is that Tuesday lands on? I forget.
That Tuesday is going to be the 30th. The 30th.
Yeah. Because Wednesday is the 31st.
So, well, we should probably get this hammered out off screen here. This is not a good time for this. But let's go ahead. In all honesty, this is pretty much what we do on a constant. But we should probably at least try to talk a little bit about the merch that's coming up for the different cons. So, let's go ahead and talk about the merchandise.
Oh man, he's trying to steal my thunder.
No, I just stole your. No, I just stole a kazoo.
He stole your kazoo.
Second, why?
Well, if you want, I could get the slide whistle, but I think that would get more irritating.
Oh! Don't make me break out my harmonica.
No, we are not.
Oh man.
No, let's go. No, you fool! You'll doom us all. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. Let's get in here real fast. First off, BronyCon and TruckCon is going to be visited by Traveling Pony Museum. Our wonderful friend Inky Notebook and D-Pad are going to be at both of these. Of course.
And I have his cutie mark, so I can give it to him.
So Inky and Dee are going to be bringing some fun swag. First off is Inky's tastefully done padded mouse pads. Now, I say tastefully done because these are the mouse pads that normally are more risque in the artwork because of the two big bulges down below.
They're supposed to be boobies.
Yeah.
But
Inky decided to take a more holistic approach to try to sell them because obviously that doesn't happen all that often. So she is bringing out a blackjack one with a nice little bit of booze. We got Applejack with apples and Zap Apple Jam. We also have Renamon for Digimon fans. And we also have a giant rainbow paw because, you know, there are some furries there.
Yeah,
I think the Renamon kind of added to the fairy pile.
I seen the blackjack one. I'm like, yes, I want that.
Yeah, I've definitely seen what happens with Renamon on Fur Affinity and stuff. Yeah.
There's a lot to go. There's a lot to unpack there, and we're not going to. Instead, we're gonna move on to Fiera, the Tank Princess, who does a lot of great merchandise. She recently showed off her TruckCon merch, which I believe will also be at BronyCon. Mainly her coffee mugs.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we have. So we got we got a few of the Pony Starlight, Luna, as well as some Fallout Equestria merch, including her own OC character, as well as I believe that's Little Pippin Blackjack there.
Circuit, I need that mug.
Which one?
As a collector of pony stuff and mugs, I need a mug.
You definitely need one of these. I have one of these mugs. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring it up to the chat as well as you here in our panel. Which mug do I have?
Definitely thinking the Luna.
Boy, this thinking sucks. I think I'm gonna need a new kazoo.
Show them how to really do a kazoo.
Actually, this kazoo is just old and dusty. I bought this for a freaking Brony kazoo project back in 2012.
Okay. Wait, there's a Brony kazoo project back then?
Yeah, but
this.
it was way early on, and I was trying to be part of it, and I sucked it up apparently, so they didn't use my part. So
I'm going to say, Circuit, that you have the one on the end, the Luna one.
okay, we have one for Luna. Let's see.
You got 2 Lunas.
We got 2 for the Luna. Anybody else want to make any bets or thoughts or suggestions or anything?
Is that a 99-cent thing on the...
99-cent?
No, it's vault number.
Oh, Vault 99. It's Vault 99, yeah.
It's just hard to see.
Alright.
My first thought definitely is the Luna, but I don't know the age of these other arts. I don't think it's the Starlight, but I love the Starlight.
Oh, Starlight is definitely a newer one, so...
The Starlight mug does not have a picture of the Starlight, on the mug. Well, I mean, you know, what the mug that she's holding.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I know that is because it's actually the Starlight mug that I have.
Oh, you sneaky such and such.
That's the mug I actually use at my work, no less, so it just adds to it.
Perfect.
Yes. But yeah, all of these mugs will be there. I can attest for the quality. They're good mugs. I enjoy mine thoroughly. Along with that, we got Space Kitsch. We have this person.
Watch out for that seizure.
Kitsch. Yeah, Space Kitsch. Who is going to be doing stickers, buttons, charms, and prints. Definitely a very rubbery, balloony, not balloony, rubbery art style, but I like it. It's fun. It's cute.
Cartoony.
It's very
cartoony, yeah. It's a cute cartoony.
I'm a big fan of the thick outlines, so goddamn, this is right up my alley. This is good shit.
Yep. But yeah, good fun stuff right there. And we also have, oh, that's weird. Why didn't I grab that? Oh well. And we also have Gone Batty mugs.
Speaking of mugs that I absolutely need, this is one that I really, really, really need.
Yep. Yeah, these mugs are going to be at TrotCon and BronyCon. Of course, this person is also doing the same bat design on its shirt. However, I believe they're mostly doing pre-orders on those shirts.
We're doing pre-orders. They are done.
I thought that might be the case, but I didn't want to jump and be sure. So
now, if there were pre-orders on that mug, I would have done that because I really want one of those mugs, and I don't want them to sell out.
Yeah, the shirts are over. The shirt pre-orders are over and done. They might still have some at the con, but no promises. Mugs, however, you may still be able to pick them up at the con, so keep an eye out for those as well. Both Trot and Brony.
If you see that at TrotCon, I will pay you money to pick one up for me because I'm not sure if with the BronyCon crowds they'll still have those in stock afterwards.
I don't blame.
I'm not expecting anything past Friday at this point.
I don't blame you on that thought, but I think everybody is also being prepared for war. Actually, here's a little bit of fun with that one. If you have not bought your BronyCon passes, buy them now. I'm not kidding. Buy it right now. I don't care if you're listening to this recording. Go now. Don't stop. Do it now. Do you know why? They're capping them. They actually got such a massive, massive response, they have to cap them at 11,000 attendees. They can't do any more. They actually have to stop.
They capped them?
They capped them. There's so many people.
The reason for that is because they weren't expecting that huge of a response, and the thing is, they can't expand anymore in the convention center because there's another convention going on at the same time. It's kind of usually par for the course for.
Well, with Lauren Faust going, what do you expect?
Well, Lauren Faust, the original creator of MLP, a lot of the different artists, and the fact that it's the last BronyCon, which is a big deal for a lot of people. Yeah, this is a big thing. So if you did not buy a pass yet, do not wait till you get to the door. Get it online right now. If you try to wait to the door, you might not get one. And that's no bueno.
There's quite a possibility that this might meet the same crowds as what was it, 2015?
I think it may even surpass that one.
Yeah. I like not by much because like it's capped at 11,000, but even so, like that's not a number to sneeze at. That's quite a good turnout.
It is a massively good turnout, and those of you who think the Brony community is dying.
Yeah.
It is, though.
It is. It's dying. 11,000 people. We should have had 5 million.
Damn.
But yeah, sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. Yeah. Well, I'll be at TrackCon. These will be at TrackCon. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab you a mug.
Okay, cool. I will pay you.
All right.
Because I really want one of those mugs.
I do not doubt that. All right, well, we'll take care of that behind closed doors, as it were. Let's go on to one of my favorite artists here, Dent. I can't. JDD Jinx. You know, I'm pretty sure that that's just a random name thing, and there's a better way to say it. I just don't know what it is. Okay.
Again, this is why every time someone says my name as Taco Koi or any version of it besides Toa, I'm just like, fine, whatever. It's not that hard to say it.
All right. Any case, getting back on track here. Now, the reason I bring up this artist, I've been buying her prints for the last few BronyCons, and they're actually quite a treat. They're the main 6 and a few of the other casts as different D&D characters. Of course, I didn't exactly put the 2 and 2 together for a little while, but the artwork itself was just beautiful and wonderful to me. And they're doing an exclusive, well, of course exclusive, but exclusive BronyCon print to round out all of the characters with the Lauren Faust Alicorn as a dungeon master.
Perfect.
Oh, that is so good. The only thing that would make it better is they got Bonnie, the creator of the original My Little Pony, as like in the background, just nodding, going, "Yes, good."
Yeah, but yeah, I would check her out on DA as well if you haven't. I actually did follow her on DA and downloaded all the art because I'm a paranoid lunatic. But I'd still buy the prints consistently. We also got Sunset Shimmer as a paladin. That looks pretty awesome. But
now I have to pull from the classic Spoonie. What's a paladin?
No, we're not talking about that.
We don't go there.
we don't go there anymore. But no, all of her prints are a lot of fun. I've enjoyed all of them every time I've gone to the Brony convention, the BronyCon. Every time I've gone to BronyCon, I've picked up the latest amount of her prints. So I am going to be getting the Sunset as well as getting the Fostercorn GM. But yeah, if you do like the artwork, I would recommend checking it out as well, because this is going to be the last time, that maybe the only time, this Fostercorn will be available. I don't know about the rest of them.
She's the one who did the Picasso-esque Derpy and TARDIS. I bought a not print, but it was like one of those faux vinyl or faux canvas things. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is
it's
nice.
Sitting on my living room floor because I still haven't hung up anything, despite the fact I own this place now.
Alright, and getting to another one here, though. This one might be a little bit harder to do by the day. There is another person, an artist here, Ms. Mele Madness, that is doing badges for BronyCon and doing pre-orders right now for badges to pick up at BronyCon. Of course, since they're doing pre-orders, they have it down to about $10 to $15 per badge, depending on complexity. Now, of course, I did advertise this already in our con chat, but I do want to advertise it here as well because it's a really good deal. $10 to $15 gets you an OC badge, and it actually is a really good art style. So much so, here we go. I've been talking with her about it, and here is the current badge that I have up that she is working on for me.
Yeah, I also hit her up whenever I realized the day after. It's like, all right, stopping this for a moment, and I went on and I apologized, saying, hey, if there's anything you need to contact me and whatnot. She got back to me and was like, it's all good, just a lot of work, and I'm like, hey, cool.
But yeah, if you aren't interested at all, please be sure to hit her up as soon as possible, because apparently she's been hit so hard that she actually had to stop taking orders for a little while.
Yeah.
So sooner the better if you want to get an OC badge, and it's a really good price for it too. And you can show yourself off. And apparently I actually need to reach out to her and send her my $10. So that's another thing I'll be dealing with later.
Yeah, make sure to throw the money at the artist.
Yeah, throw money at the artist. Paper Pony is also Paper Pony does a lot of great paper pictures. Essentially, they're like 3D 2D image things. You can kind of see what they're going on here. I actually have a Twilight back here that I have off to the side, and I love it to death. But yeah, they're going to be doing some more paper crafts once again. It looks like Smolder and Chrysalis are going to be over at BronyCon, along with many, many others, because they always have a ton of them over there at the different Brony conventions. So
yeah, I think I actually talked to this person at Camelot KC when I did that thing for Torben.
But yeah, be sure to check them out and buy them if you are interested. However, I will warn you, they are a little bit higher in the price market. We're talking $60, $70, maybe even $80 at times. However,
yes, that makes sense because like
they take a lot. Yeah,
these are not just prints. They don't just
no.
Print
These
out.
are they cut the paper to the shape.
Yep, they're very well crafted. They're very good. I've bought some like just about every year so far, and it's worth it in quality. They are very nice.
Yeah.
Also, I have talked to them. Like I talked to them on my first year at BronyCon. And they're really chill people. So, yeah, no, go support them. Throw your money at them. They make good things, and they're nice.
They make good things. They are a little pricier, but they are worth every penny. I will not doubt it. They are worth every penny.
It's something to, like, put in your living room that is kind of classy. Not gonna lie. Classy and pony. You can't say that for too many things.
All right,
so
and
hang it.
Okay, I'm not sure we talked about these last week, but I'll go ahead and run through them real fast because they are from the same Monday as last week. Spoops is also going to be at BronyCon. We'll have $5 show character stickers at BronyCon. I admit, I don't know what the size are, but depending on if they're a good size, they might be worth $5. Stickers are always kind of a weird area for me. But they look good. But they look cute. So if you like the art, and they're worth worth their value to you, go buy them. Go now. Do it now.
Support the spoops.
And along with that, Ticket Cutie is going to be doing badges at TrotCon and BronyCon. So I'll probably be able to take a look at some of them at TrotCon and give you a more close-up what is this when I get the chance. But yeah, these are apparently going to be not exclusive to just TrotCon and BronyCon too. So if you like the idea of cute, apparently pony kitty-ish looking badges, yeah, there you go. And that is it for all of that. So there's our little heads up to everybody there for stuff that is going to be at BronyCon. Let's go ahead and talk about stuff outside of BronyCon. Beginning with Build-A-Bear, who's going to be Build-A-Bear is going to have Twilight Sparkle available once again. For anybody that has missed Twilight Sparkle and still wants to get a Build-A-Bear pony plush for your amusement and entertainment. It could be, the thing is that it may be limited to different stores or online or both, but it does look like it is going to Twilight will be making the round, so keep an eye out. Especially if you want the Twilight plushie. Moving right along. Marijuana cake. Bet nobody expected that. However, it looks like a little mistake over at a Dairy Queen and left some wonderful hilarity. So what happened is a person went in to get a Moana cake. They ordered a Moana. Unfortunately, the person misheard it as marijuana. And it resulted in this wonderful little cake with a marijuana leaf and a pot-smoking pony.
Stony Pony.
Stony Pony. With Stony Pony. Yeah, Stony Pony, which was apparently an OC creation of one of the show artists, ironically.
Yeah, it was one of the what was it, layout artist or a storyboard artist? I can't remember which.
I think he said layout.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is just fucking great.
So they actually put a stony pony on the cake.
They actually put a stony pony on the cake, and everybody loved it. This was hilarious. This was probably
Even
one
the
of
people that received it.
yeah, the people that received it thought it was funny. The people in line thought it was funny. Nobody actually got upset over this. This is the miracle cake.
Except for Dairy Queen themselves.
Actually, that's a funny story. There was one person that got upset. Unfortunately, it was the manager of the bakery, who fired the person.
And then they tried rehiring them. They said, "No, I don't want to deal with you," and they gone.
Well, the manager fired him. The corporate higher ups tried to bring her back on. However, yeah, they decided not to go back because, in all honesty, I don't blame them.
No.
Because the manager, nobody was upset. Everybody was happy with the cake, and then the manager fires a person because of a mistake that the manager signed off on. Yeah, that's not taking responsibility. That's just bad management right there. I don't blame them.
And as a guy who's been a supervisor and a manager, if you screw up, you take it and you take your beating. That's how it goes.
Yeah, if you want to be a good manager, accept that you made a mistake, level with your employees, and take the burden. Make a mistake doesn't make you a bad person. Trying to foist it on others and then throwing them under the bus makes you a bad person.
Yep.
But yeah, so it wasn't the happiest of endings for Marijuana Pony Cake, but I think it'll lead to bigger and better things for everyone, except hopefully the manager.
Oh,
May he get demoted to fry cook.
Oh no, fry cook's too good. Make him sweep the outside.
Sweeping's not too bad, believe me. I do that.
That is a good thing, DM12. On the bright side, with all of this blowing up on the internet, she'll probably get a new job sooner or later.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're the marijuana cake person. And they're like, yep.
Yeah, you're the marijuana cake. Let's sign you up here. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to get that.
Now give me some of that marijuana cake.
Okay. So moving on to a little bit of merchant silliness. It looks like Hasbro is losing their minds. The My Little Pony Retro Show exclusive YouTube series has started to pop up on Hasbro. We will be showing this on the actual video segment, if I can remember to actually put it in the video segment.
Also, apparently there's a screenshot. I believe I put it in the flag stop of like, yeah, here it is. Where there's a layover that says Spike and Megan dated briefly during season 1, and I went, okay, are we having a real dragon and a girl basically being platonic or romantic here? I don't know what's going on. I want to know more.
We're gonna move on here real fast. Anyway, along with that, looks like there is a little bit of a 1980s. Yeah, it's the whole little My Little Pony 80s hype train that Stranger Things kind of brought on too, where you have the current generation of My Little Pony done in the 80s style ish and put up for a sale on Amazon for $25.
Because
You know
cash
what?
grab.
That's not a bad thing to do.
Bet you can't make a face crazier than this.
Yeah, they got clear back there. My Little Pony doing it before it was cool.
Yeah.
Well, in fairness, Stranger Things.
But we're gonna go ahead and move on here because we don't got time to talk too much about it, and we'll wait for the actual video segment that we'll talk a little bit more. Now, a little bit of a heads up here. Unfortunately, China is airing episodes currently at an accelerated rate.
Yeah, they're like what, almost
19.
They're ahead of us now or something.
They're at episode 18 now, which is basically it would be in September for us, I think, or at least late August.
Yeah, so it's almost 3 or 4 months ahead of us.
So yeah, well, it's a few months and it's annoying, but at the same time, we continue to warn. Please do not post in the spoiler chat without proper spoiler tags. Please do not spoil the episodes for everybody else. If you are watching and catching them early, that's all on you. But if you are trying to avoid spoilers, put up your derpy bird tags. Try your best to avoid some social media. This is unfortunately the stuff we've had to deal with for several seasons. I'm not surprised that we have to deal with it for one more.
But this is way worse than it normally is. It's kind of crazy.
No, it's pretty bad. But actually, Treehouse did some pretty messed up stuff last season too, if I recall. I think they ended up like 5 or 6 episodes ahead at one point.
Yeah. But here's the thing, Circuit. Is the, as far as you know, Chinese versions in English or in
Yes.
Chinese?
Yeah, they can get it in English by doing a video on demand thing. It's a little bit of a roundabout, but they can do it.
Dang it.
Yeah. So, moving right along, speaking of China, well, in this case, Hong Kong. Giant My Little Pony statues are in Hong Kong.
And they might be going out somewhere. Who knows?
Well, I don't know if we'll see them go anywhere, but considering there's literally there's a massive line of about 20 different Twilight Sparkles there, I would hope that they might be available somehow.
Yeah, I kind of would imagine, because you don't make giant statues of characters without a purpose.
No,
Well,
you don't understand. You don't understand. That's not a picture of statues. Those are robots. They're finally coming to take over.
You know what? I'm okay with this.
Bow down to the clone army.
I do gotta give China credit. I mean, as much as sometimes we see stuff come from them, and it's like, what the hell happened? These are really good. Yeah, these are really good statues, and I would so try to find a way to get one of these if at all possible.
I'm personally on the side of Hong Kong should be its own country by now.
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone.
It's pretty nice because honestly the hardest thing to get to make look good on these ponies are the eyes, and these eyes look pretty alright. There's some that still looks a little bit wonky, but they're not bad.
And then the fact that they have the eyes in the binoculars.
Oh, give it a break. That's a cartoon thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but I'm like, they had to do that twice.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the straight Applejack, like you got straight on perspective. It looks pretty good.
I hope that someone somewhere at least tries to make mini versions of these.
I would love that too.
Just puts them into the right kind of thing, so you can 3D print it yourself.
Yeah, that would be easy for me to do and get for you guys if need be.
That'd be a lot of plastic.
Yeah.
The same size.
Tiny,
like
tiny.
make them less than a foot standees.
Alright, but on to stuff that we can buy. The My Little Pony manga issue 2 has been listed on Amazon. Of course, this one appears to be backdated to March 24th, so don't expect it anytime soon. But considering how fun the first issue is looking, and I still need to pick it up, I admit it, but I will pick it up soon. We got a second one now that is exciting, good, happy stuff, and I can't wait to grab it, and I want to grab it so badly, but I can't yet, and I have to save all my money for BronyCon. But yeah, the second issue of the manga is set to come out in March. So be prepared. And we will talk about it when it comes out, when I can buy a copy. Alright, now speaking of actual US release date for the My Little Pony show, Season 9 Part 2 will be coming back on Discovery Family August 3rd. So, ironically, right at the cusp of BronyCon. We're
going to a view party.
There might be a view party or two, I'm not going to lie. However, I can't be 100% certain until we see the schedule. If you're going to BronyCon, keep an eye out and an ear out for viewing parties. However, also be warned that people might be talking about it ad nausea. So be also prepared for spoilers.
Not necessarily, Circuit. If you remember back to whenever episode 200 aired during the convention, yeah, nobody talked about it.
And there was actually a viewing party for... Was that a viewing party for that?
Because people know that if you talk about things some others haven't seen, you might get punched.
Yeah, there's that too.
We were at a panel where it was a writers panel. I think it was me and Creature were there, and somebody walked up to the microphone and went to ask a question about the newest episode, and the entire room roared with no's. And then the writers were just like, I don't think everyone has seen that new episode yet, so maybe we'll hold the question for another time. It was great.
I love it whenever everyone's on the same page of, wait, do we want to be assholes? No! Shut up! We don't want to hear it for now. Let it be. Or am I too extreme?
Yes. Moving on. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Stranger Things. Stranger Things has actually a My Little Pony scene.
And I link that to you.
This whole thing is crappy, but at the same time, are you really... I can't expect much because we're talking about YouTube and Twitter, and in fact, the fact that I have this on YouTube right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we were immediately hit with a copyright strike. But, yeah, so if you really want to check it out, I would recommend checking out our show notes. It's a fun little scene just talking about My Little Pony in Stranger Things.
Well, it's My Little Ponies from the 80s and showing that, yeah, that was kind of badass and no one thought anything more of it.
And, well, they had some moments, yeah. But we're just gonna leave it as that because I'm not going to dance that dance. I'd rather not dance that dance. I'm gonna go ahead and dance a different dance. So, who wants to play My Little Pony in Triple Triad?
You have my attention, but can you keep it?
The Final Fantasy's Triple Triad was ponified. Somebody took the game, took ponies, meshed them together, and and now we have Pony Triad.
Which isn't really the hardest thing to do. You just reskin the cards.
Oh no, it's dirt simple, but it does look like they use a lot of different OC characters with this. But yeah.
No Triple Triad.
Do you remember, was it 8 or 9?
Both. But in this case, you want the 8 version because it's a 3x3 grid square with cards that have different numbers and letter on them. The usual objective is, of course, to try to capture your opponent's cards by placing your cards next to them with a corresponding number that is higher than your opponent. Of course, there are optional rules that change how this is accomplished and make it either more difficult or less difficult. Granted, it's a simple back and forth, and once it's all over and done with, whoever has the most cards at the end wins, either by placement, claim, or utter destruction.
Oh, that's why I don't recognize it. I'm used to seeing the ones with the little arrows pointing which directions they actually attack.
Yeah, these ones you just go by number.
Yeah,
So those who have played 8 or 14 will know this pretty right off the bat here.
I know of the game in style because of...
Wait, how the hell did that work? That was a 1 against a 4. Anyway,
Support?
Maybe.
Yeah, it might have been a support.
But the way I know of this game is because of Skylanders and the Sky Stones, which I now see people were just doing that for Triple Triad.
What? Never mind.
Yep.
No, that makes no sense to me, but I'm going to leave it alone. Anyway, the game is completely free to download and play right now off of itch.io. So if you want to check our show notes, it's there. I actually just downloaded it now, in fact, because I want to have this in case it gets copyright struck. Because let's face it, this does belong to Squeenix for the most part.
Yeah.
But it is pretty cool. It is still pretty cool to have ponies in Triple Triad like this. It's a lot of fun. Actually, I recognize a lot of these cards from Buck Legacy.
Might have just gone over and asked them, like, hey, can we use a lot of these characters now? Yeah, sure, why not?
Maybe. But yeah, anyway, that's that. So be sure to check that out if you are curious or interested. If you are more interested, though, in something a little more specifically created, Minigame Project Horizon has been announced. It's a new pony game that somebody is working on. And here is a quick first release trailer of the game.
That hair is amazing.
Well, it's because the pony's an anime protagonist.
It's like, first thing I see is just the spikes. I'm like, okay.
I think there was definitely some form of either texture mapping or they just said, hey, I want to get bat wings, and he is.
But yeah, this is the game Project Horizon. If it is just their pre-release trailer. there's not a whole lot to talk about just yet. So hopefully there will be more involved.
Every time I hear Project Horizon, I just can't help but think Project
I know
Horizons. Yeah. Well, that was 3 years of my life right there.
Hey, it was a fun 3 years of your life.
I'm working on the sequel now. In fact, I gotta check back, gotta edit. So,
Alright, so that's just a little bit of a heads up for you guys if you want to watch and observe another game that is looking exciting and fun. I am actually I'm just checking real fast to make sure there isn't a... Oh, there is a demo! There's a demo you can download right now.
let's see if it crashes your computer. This will be fun.
Let's see.
Do you really want to risk it for a biscuit, boss?
Yes!
I'm just going to download the thing. I'm not going to actually play it right now. That would be stupid.
But it would be entertaining.
We probably end up crashing the game, crashing everything. You actually see the Brony show suddenly crashing, and then comes up SpongeBob, the breakfast hour. I don't know why, but it would. Just for some reason. Alright, and that is it for the What's Up Brony there. Next, let's go... No, that wasn't What's Up Brony. That was the news. But now we're going to go with fan submissions and suggestions with our artist training ground, or artist weekly challenge. A little bit of both, really. Because we are doing the current artist training ground prompts, or in this case, wing cozies. But we also had a protest initiative challenge.
Yes.
He's thinking.
Oh, wait, you want me to say it? Alright. Peanut butter jars. Gosh.
I figured you'd want to say it.
Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't.
Unfortunately,
sometimes you just want peanut butter.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
And unfortunately, I haven't been able to do these prompts as I have the artist training ground.
Well, that's why we also included the artist training ground into this, because I do admit a lot of people are jumping into it, and well, we do got a few entries here. Some of them are related, some of them not so much, but we're going to go ahead and go through them nonetheless. Of course, starting off with an art... Actually, I think we already saw this one, and... Oh, right. No, I see. That was a character. Never mind on that one. But
yeah. What? Oh, you're looking at my character sheet.
Yeah, that's the one we already saw. I remember now. Thought it looked familiar. Okay, but yeah, we did get an entry though. We did get an actual entry into the challenge, into the weekly challenge, with Vaguely Creepy doing Strange Love, with the tubs of Jelly Pony. Having a nice little nuzzle with Peanut Butter Pony.
I'm okay with this.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hubert Jellius. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, a pony obsessed with giant tubs of peanut butter.
Yeah, jelly wasn't enough.
So.
I'm okay with this. This
is
fine. This is good. 10 out of 10. You win all of the points, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't compete with the adorableness.
I can. Screw you. No, I'm kidding. That is good. Alright, yeah, this was the only actual challenge we got for our weeklies, but I am really happy with it nonetheless. Vaguely, you did an incredible job. Even though you had no wing cozies in there, and that disappoints me somewhat. Yeah, it is an awesome challenge. It is an awesome little bit of arting nonetheless. And also, it's just sweet. It is really sweet. And it mixes so...
It's adorable.
It mixes so stupidly well. I love it.
I'm sad that I couldn't do anything, but that week, last week was madness.
Oh, I hear that, brother. I hear that.
I was backlogged clear till Thursday pulling parts. It was ridiculous.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the artist training ground entries that me and Toa have done, at least. Of course, as mentioned, you can check them out in my Tumblr if you so wish, or the DeviantArt. But yeah, the two that I'm going to just show off. First off, one that I worked a hell of a lot on because a lot of accessories. Pony in a Gaming World. I had my character in Final Fantasy XIV. I actually found an art, well, basically an outfit for a crafter, a level 70 crafter, oddly enough, so not the new expansion, but a nice one nonetheless. And I actually took the time to try to figure out how it would work on a pony and slowly arted it little by little. I think this took me about an hour and a half to do. It's straight drawing, and there are some things I wish I could have done better, but this was one of my more prouder accomplishments. And unfortunately, it goes up against one that I just did before the show, which took me 30 minutes of random sketching with my pony fighting time, literally. My pony is trying to compete against a literal clock called Tickleberg.
Damn you, Ticklebug.
There's an obvious joke to that. There's an obvious dumb joke to all of that.
Meanwhile, I'm over here for this week's artist for today's artist train going for a gift parroting MST3K.
Speaking of which, is there one of your weekly of your challenges for the week that you want to throw out there especially, or?
Let's see. I don't want Dire Straits because it's a joke. Oh, the not feeling yourself one, where I basically had a body swap moment.
Oh, is that what happened?
Do I have green eyes, and do you normally wear my visor?
Well, I saw it on a phone, so I couldn't tell it apart too much. But yeah, those were the entries that we got so far. And yeah, they were good entries. Vaguely Creepy automatically wins, though, because he is awesome and he's not part of the show's staff. So he wins.
So therefore, he wins by default.
He wins by default, but he also wins extraordinarily well. So he wins by both default and by wonderful talent. So just because it's by default doesn't mean you didn't deserve it. And also a shout out to Bloodwing, who is revamping his OC. It does look rather nice. Want to give a shout out to him. He's a good friend. I love him. And with that, we're gonna.
I need to go through and redo some of my OCs. It's been like almost 4 or 5 years.
It feels like that, doesn't it? It feels like you need to revamp the OC maybe once in a while.
Yeah, like my main one, I made him like almost 8 years ago. Haven't changed a thing on him yet.
Mine kind of evolved with time more than anything. I think his main became a little more relaxed. But other than that, he's been basically the same, which I'm kind of happy too, because I like the way he is now. He may have been my first OC, but he was my best OC.